Welcome back to Next Level, bringing you the best video game content on Tuesdays and Thursdays, whenever we get around to it, like 2:30 or 3, because thanks to somebody, we're on an 8-week block schedule now.
Yeah, and I have no time for anything, much less my VR girlfriend.
Wait, I thought it was Roblox.
Shut up, dude.
So I'm your host, Nick May.
And I'm your co-host, Brandon Nowitzki.
We have an assortment of amazing shows for you all today. First up, Sacred Icons, Monuments in Modern Gaming. Roll it.
For a long time, first-person shooters were only really possible on PC. Doom, Quake, and Half-Life were probably the biggest PC shooters in the 90s. Up to this point, shooters on console were usually watered-down ports of their PC versions. This all changed when one developer decided to challenge that. GoldenEye 007, released in 1997, was the first big console shooter. GoldenEye was developed by Rareware, best known for their titles like the Donkey Kong Country trilogy and Banjo-Kazooie. It quickly gained popularity due to its multiplayer, which was due in part to the N64 being the first console to have 4 controller ports built into the system. Rare decided to follow up GoldenEye with a successor in 2000, titled Perfect Dark. This was a sequel in gameplay rather than story due to Nintendo losing the Bond license. Even with only one analog stick, the controls are surprisingly robust. In both games, you can even plug in a second controller and get an early form of the current dual-stick controller setup. As impressive as these games were, no shooter released on console had nearly the industry-wide revolutionary impact that Halo Combat Evolved had. It took the world by storm and quickly made a name for itself. Calling it a cultural phenomenon is an understatement. Starting as a Mac-exclusive real-time strategy game, debuted by Steve Jobs himself, Bungie was bought by Microsoft, and Halo was made a launch title for their upcoming Xbox system. It's hard to put the impact of Halo into words. The biggest takeaway is that Halo defied all odds and mapped first-person shooter controls to a console controller, and unlike its N64 contemporaries, it did it well. Today, this control scheme seems like a no-brainer. Character movement on the left stick, camera movement on the right. Technically, the Alien Resurrection tie-in game on the PlayStation did this control scheme first, but at the time, critics were wary of this new control method. Halo put these doubts to rest, cementing the dual analog stick control scheme as the default for all first-person games. Call of Duty came 2 years later, which also quickly grew in popularity. Call of Duty was unique in that it let you aim down the sights rather than zooming in on the entire screen. The Call of Duty games are not as impactful as Halo, but they are massively successful. They somehow manage to pump a new one out every year. If you've never played Black Ops, you're missing out. In 2016, id Software released their masterful reboot of Doom, simply titled Doom. Doom 2016, as it is called by fans, is quite possibly the greatest reboot of all time. Not only does it retain the spirit and style of its predecessors, but it refines and perfects that type of FPS gameplay. No aiming, no reloading, just pure arcade shooting action. The intense action, perfect gameplay, and blood-pumping soundtrack give you an unparalleled sense of power and control over your enemies while still giving you a challenge. This is possibly the best FPS game ever made, rivaled only by Halo. While there is no shortage of FPS games out there, Halo and Doom 2016 definitely stand out from the rest due to their advanced and enduring gameplay mechanics, cementing Halo Combat Evolved and Doom as sacred icons in the modern age of gaming.
Okay, baby, I gotta do this stupid live show. I love you too.
Brandon, did you ever play Doom?
Doomed? Like my relationships?
Sounds like Brandon's a little whipped. Speaking of whipped, I heard Stevie's playing a new pistol whip game.
Whipped? That's all you gotta say is whipped? My relationship is in shambles? Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your old buddy Brandon here from what you might know as the most awesomest news channel on video game related content, Next Level, and I'm playing Pistol Whip. Ooh, how fancy. Such a difficult... Ooh, death. That sounds badass. Alright, easy. Alright everyone, we are ready to start. Now the hunter has become the haunted. Oh no, you shall not take me alive. You will never take me alive. I have to get to that. I am the assassin. You shall never take me alive. I am from the Matrix. And maybe Men in Black. And wearing a Judas Priest t-shirt. After I'm done with my work, I am off to see Judas Priest. And I think Mr. Saxon might get a little bit jealous of me. You shall not take me alive. I am undefeated. Oh, man. That was awesome.
You gotta dodge the bullets.
Oh, shit. All right. I got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. We do.
Fear not.
I
I
didn't realize
am
I
the
had
first
to.
and the last, and the living one.
Yeah.
I died.
Like last week's game, Pistol Whip is also a rhythm game, but instead of cutting blocks like in Beat Saber, you shoot your gun to the beat of the music.
Fear not. I am the first and the last, and the living one. I died, and behold, I am alive, forevermore.
I am not a noobit. This is what an expert looks like in VR. And before I fail this horribly, was actually a really good score.
Brandon, what's wrong?
She said she's been in other dudes' servers and she likes it better.
Maybe you need to spice it up a little bit. Here, take a note from this next show. Otherwise, it might come game over for your relationship.
It's game over, dude. That's right. It's game over, dude. The video game trivia show where two contestants will battle each other in nerd knowledge to see who can avoid the most punishment. We're back for our 6-part series. It's episode 3, and joining me again are Garrett and Dane. Say hello, boys.
Hello. How's it going?
In case you missed it, last week, Garrett etched himself another W on the board against Dane, and in the process, tenderized his little toddies into oblivion. Let's go ahead and roll that clip. Get that nice little meat in there.
Oh, this.
Let it go.
Oh, that hurts so
Come here.
much.
Get the second
Get
one.
the other one out right now, dude. This hurts so much.
Grab that.
Oh.
How you feeling, Dane? You all healed up?
I'm ready. I'm ready to win this one.
Yeah? You ready to get your revenge?
Yep.
All right, that's good. Today's battle of nerd knowledge will take place in a little format I like to call Hot Drops. I will name a game, and the competitors will have to buzz in to try and guess the console that game released on. In order to win, you have to guess the console. If you miss, the turn goes to your opponent. Each opponent will continue guessing until they get the correct answer. Win the round to burn your opponent. The winner of today's game will gain immunity from today's ultimate punishment. Stick around to the end to see what it is. Question 1. What console did the original Mass Effect release on?
Is that the first Xbox?
Wrong.
I'm gonna go real classic with the Sega Genesis.
Incorrect. Garrett for the steal.
Jeez. If it's not the original Xbox, then I don't know. 360?
Garrett wins round 1.
Oh, thank God.
Dane, we'll have to take a shot of Melinda's extra pepper sauce. Very hot. Here you go, Dane. Bottoms up, Dane.
Not bad.
Not too bad. All right, good.
Doing okay?
Make sure to put a little bit more in there next time.
Good.
What console did The Last of Us release on? Garrett.
PS2?
Incorrect. Dane for the steal.
I want to say that's like a relatively new game, right? Is it like the Xbox One?
Incorrect. Garrett for the steal.
PS3.
Garrett gets it. Round 2 goes to Garrett.
He was one of the two.
Bottoms up, Dane.
Oh. Whew.
That can't taste too good.
No, it doesn't. There's like some chunkiness to it too. The texture is just not good.
Yeah.
Those are Melinda's patented spices and vegetables that mix her in with the habanero. All right, good. Are you guys ready for the third round here?
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Question 3. What console did Metroid release on?
Metroid, that was
Garrett.
Super Nintendo.
Incorrect. Dane for the steal.
The original Xbox?
Incorrect. Garrett for the steal.
Not the original Nintendo, is it?
Correct. Garrett wins round.
I already lost. I already lost.
Here you go, Dane.
All right. right.
This show isn't scripted, I promise.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. All right.
Bottoms up, Dane.
Oh, it just hits the throat, man.
Yeah.
It's burning.
Garrett still has a full shot glass of Melinda's extra hot habanero pepper sauce. Question number 4, or round number 4, if you will. Combat Evolved. Halo released on what console originally? Dane got the buzz in first.
The original Xbox.
Correct. Round goes to Dane. Garrett finally gets his comeuppance over here.
Oh, yeah, let's do this. Cheers.
Down it up.
How's the texture?
Oh, that's awful.
How do those patented spices taste?
Terrible.
Gotta love those pureed veggies. Question number 5, and perhaps everybody's favorite video game character we've done yet. On what console did the only ever release of Glover come out on?
Oh my god, you gotta be Nintendo 64.
Dang God! Yes! Yes!
Why?
Garrett!
Dude, the picture just looked like a 64.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a Dreamcast. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, Garrett. You gotta love it.
Oh.
All right.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay.
Well, Dane, my man, this is 3 weeks in a row. I know it doesn't feel good, but you know what's gonna feel really good? Is this punishment, because hot salsa is delicious. Bring it on in. Bring it in.
Oh god, okay. What is this?
Well, it's your worst nightmare. Melinda's ghost pepper sauce.
Ghost pepper?
Ghost pepper, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Because when you drink it, your soul leaves your body.
There's chunks in it, man.
Oh yeah, those are just the patented spices and pureed veggies.
Okay. You're welcome. Bottoms up. Oh. Oh, that burns. That burns so much. I can feel it just going down.
Are you sweating? A little hot?
Yeah. Oh. I
can smell it.
Now that's a nice, hot, thick drop. All right, guys, that's that's the episode. Dane, maybe next week you do something better, like win. Tune in next week to see what happens.
I hate all of you.
It's game over, dude.
So the secret is Melinda's hot sauce?
Yeah, sure. You could try, but I heard Dane pooped his brains out after that episode.
Wow. I have learned a lot today.
I'm sure Dane will be glad to hear that his suffering wasn't in vain. That's all we got for you guys today. We are your beloved host, Nick May, and your boy, Brandon. As always, we'll see you on the, wait for it, next level.